Hi, I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Cindy.
And we're here with another feeding frenzy for the Master Key system. We're on part 2, number 17.
I think. Find it. Part 2, number 17. Okay, it's not very long. Remember we were talking about the subconscious and the conscious mind. And the conscious mind was the watchman at the gate to the subconscious mind. So number 17, receiving any suggestions as true, the subconscious mind at once proceeds to act thereon in the whole domain of its tremendous field of work. The conscious mind can suggest either truth or error. If the latter, it is at the cost of wide-reaching peril to the whole being. Did you get that?
Yeah, I did. But let's take it a little piece at a time.
Okay. Receiving any suggestions as true, the subconscious mind at once proceeds to act thereon in the whole domain of its tremendous field of work. So I think that's saying that the subconscious mind accepts everything as true. It doesn't discern or judge as to what's true and what's not.
Right.
So anything the conscious mind allows to get to the subconscious mind is considered true by the subconscious mind.
Yes.
You agree?
I do. Well, the subconscious, because it doesn't have any judgment, because there's no judgment there, it has no other responsibility than just to act on the information it has.
It's just like a database on a computer. When I send information to the database, it takes it. It doesn't care whether it's correct data or not. It doesn't care.
It's going to work with what
whether it's truth or not.
Right.
It just stores it. Doesn't do any judgment or change it or manipulate it. It just stores it. Exactly like the conscious mind sends it. Or the computer sends it. So the conscious mind can suggest either truth or error. So again,
the conscious mind is where the judgment comes through.
The conscious mind is where the judgment comes through. But even if the conscious mind is wrong about the judgment and says, "Oh, I think that's true," and puts it in there, then the subconscious mind says
it's going to store it. It's
true. It's true. Everything in the subconscious mind is assumed to be true by the subconscious mind.
Right.
So when we put bad stuff in through the conscious mind, then we're storing bad stuff as good stuff,
right,
or false as truth. If the latter, if it's an error, it is at the cost of wide-reaching peril to the whole being. That sounds serious.
Well, that's where it kind of made me pause. You know, I think there are things that we store that in the time we believe are true that are not necessarily true, but I don't believe it causes peril to the whole being. I think it may shape us. You know what I'm saying? It may cause us to choose a different path accordingly. So I don't think everything is as black and white as this is painting it to be. You know what I'm saying? It's not life or death.
Right.
Everything, it's not necessarily life or death. You know what I'm saying?
But I think what the
So
point
I think it's the language that he's using.
I think the point he's trying to make, though, is that if our conscious mind is not filtering that out to say, "Don't believe this," you know, we need to check this at the door. Do we want to keep that in there or not? You know, this is not truth, so let's reject it.
Right.
So the conscious mind has to be the filter that it goes through to say, yes, this is truth, and no, it's not, because the subconscious mind doesn't know the difference.
Right.
So I think for me, it's making me want to be more awake and more conscious of what I'm allowing through to my subconscious mind, and to make sure that I'm only letting in the truth stuff, and that I check things out before I let it go in there. If I'm not really sure about that, I need to check it out. What about you?
Yeah, I believe so.
That's good stuff.
That is good stuff.
Shrink.
Shrink.